Okay, folks, this is Babbaginator. We are here. It is the long dark, and we are trying to decide if we're going to leave right away or we'll wait an hour or two and see if we can leave with better weather. I don't know here. Let's try our luck. Our teas are hot. But yeah, this could be it. This could be the end of our run. Depending on what we roll, we could finish it tonight. It's a little bit better. I want to keep that fur for later on, because we'll probably need it at the... Okay, we're going to sleep for a rest for another hour. See if the wind stops. It's not. One more. Yeah, I think we've done what we can. Maybe one more hour. We'll risk it. Nope. Not making a difference. Alright, that's it. We're done. We're gonna get out of here. Half the day wasted trying to get better weather. Not finding it.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Do we need torches? We'll pull for a few more torches here. Last mushroom here. Oh, the wind finally died down. Take the meat. I don't think the feathers are going to matter here. Take them anyways in case we get to a workbench. We need to make more. I guess we can always make more fire-hardened arrows. But yeah, here we go. We are on our way. The weather finally died down. I guess maybe it was worth waiting out a little bit of that. see, what else do we have? Do we have anything else that's still warm? Don't drink that one. I guess what we should have... Well, no, it wouldn't have mattered because we would have still had to climb. I was going to say what we should have done is stuffed everything onto the travois and then dragged it out, but we would have still had to climb up the cliff face, so that wouldn't have worked. Okay, we may get a wolf here. Definitely have to grab the cattails when we can. Can't believe we are almost done. I guess it all is what everything rides on that roll, right? What are we going to get? We arrive in Blackrock. Still daylight for a little bit longer. Okay, we're getting close to the exit here. Got to get to the other side of this. We smell like meat, so we're going to attract wolves. That is unavoidable. But if we play our cards right, it means we can haul meat into the new area and have a stash of food. But food will give us a little bit of a time to start. Our biggest problem is going to be coming up with a safe place to stay. I mean, we could try camping inside of the first night I think we'll be in the truck. The second night we might try to camp inside of the trailer, what we call it, the semi, whatever it's called. Yeah. Oh, now it's even Maglin's weather. Short, these are long enough. Okay, we'll take this. No matches here. No matches. They're gonna do more torches though. So we have coal. We have a piece of fur. We have some sticks. I think we might be okay for the first night. Uh-oh. Not quite nightfall, but getting there. Okay, when we come out here, we want to bank to the left. I don't know if we'll still get wolves coming through for us. Hey, the wolves don't want to chase us. We're fine. We'll just keep moving. So yeah, if you're just joining me and you're not familiar with this challenge, we're doing Roll With It, where we roll a die every time we enter a new region. We have to visit all the regions. For the first 50 days, it's not too bad. It's 1 to 10 days for each major region and 1 to 4 days for each transition zone. But after day 50, everything ramps up. We go to 1 to 20 days in each major region and 1 to 6 days in each transition zone. At 100 days, it goes to 1 to 8 days in each transition zone. And by the time we get to 150, day 150, we're doing 1 to 10 days in transition zones, 1 to 20 days in major regions every time we visit. And we don't know how long we're going to stay until we arrive. So you might plan on a short visit and then roll a 20 and get stuck there for a long time. Or you might think that you'll be there for a long time and have plenty of time to loot and to craft, and you roll a 1. And then you have to just basically abandon all your plans, run across the map, and get out in the 24 hours that you have. So it can be pretty stressful, but it teaches you a lot. Well, it forces you to strategize in different ways than you might be used to. So I like it. I think it's taught me a lot about the game. Made me a better player. Anyways, it is time for us to get out of here. And this is it. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Okay, so let's post the challenge up here. And yeah, so if you want to place your bets as to how long we're going to be here, it is potentially 20 days here in Blackrock. I'll give people, since this is the last time we're rolling, I'll let people have a minute. I'll give people a minute to decide what they think. Minute, 30 seconds, I don't know, whatever. But feel free to make a guess. And yeah, so we got a 1. You are very kind, Kane. I really hope that's the case. I hope it is a 1, which lets us wrap up this challenge, which technically it's still worth doing another attempt on this challenge for 2 reasons. One, we seem to have messed up early on in this run and got the timing wrong as to when we're supposed to leave, and we've not bothered correcting that. So we are like about 6 or 8 hours off. Actually, yeah, about 6 or 8 hours off of when we should be leaving. So that's a mistake on my part, but at this point we've like stuck with it. We're leaving in the morning, you know, or we were out by midnight of that night. But technically we've bought ourselves an extra 6 hours that we're not supposed to have. And then the other thing that would be different if we try this again is that this is pre-update, so this does not have scurvy enabled. If we were to attempt this again, roll with it with scurvy, probably adds a whole layer of complexity that we haven't had to deal with yet. So, all right. So I think this is time. It is time for us to roll the die and find out, do the dice gods love us or hate us? Okay, drum roll please. Here we go. 13. Okay, it's not 19 or 20. But it does require us... This means almost certainly our plan is to get to the prison. With a short number, with a small number, we would have been fine with just camping out close to the entrance and just trying to be lucky. But in this situation, I think we're best. So 13 means what? 13 means we will break our 300. Okay, I think we will try our luck. Stay overnight here. You don't know about this. There's a... Come on. Where are you? You can put a fire in the bed of the truck. You have to just find the right angle. Uh-oh. Yeah, we got trouble already. It's such a pain to get this fire going. If you can get it going, it's great. It's, let's see if we get it going. $13 means a couple more streams. Yes, we will not finish. Well, that's optimistic. If we don't die, right? Where's my fire? How do I get this going again? Did they change this so you can't do this anymore? It doesn't make sense. I'm wondering, it's not letting me place it anywhere. This is such a great placement, and now it's gone. I can't use it anymore. Unless, it was always finicky, but I'm not certain if there's anything else I can do. I guess the other approach would be just to take our stuff and move. We'll try this one more time, see if we can figure out how to drop it in there. There we go. There we go. Not lost. Just really finicky.
Come on, little fire.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm pretty certain they wouldn't patch this out because it seems like this is perfectly designed to stick a fire in. So that just seems like the obvious thing to do. Okay, the wind seems to die down a little bit. Let's go scavenge some more sticks and see if we run into that wolf again. Actually, maybe we want to pull the wolf in. That was a regular wolf, not a timber wolf. So we'll take regular wolf. There's usually a deer carcass up here too, so let's see if we can get that. See, you can hear there's something dead up here. It would be awesome if there was a little cave up here. That would be really awesome. Don't think they're going to give us a little cave. Like, stick a little cave up here, right? This would be awesome. This is pretty wind blocked, but not perfect. Pretty good. It's a little high. This one's also not too bad. Mostly sheltered. Probably put a fire somewhere in here and stay pretty good. So where's our carcass? Did they move it? I don't think we get the carcass this time. Sad. I probably should have put some water on there, but I did not. I'll go back and put some water on. So as long as we don't get a blizzard, knock on wood, camping out at the truck should be fine. Even in a blizzard, most of the time it's fine. It's just like one very tiny angle that knocks out the fire. So, the rest of the time we're okay. Since we're in good condition, all we really want back is our fatigue. We want to get our stamina back. It's not like we're trying to recover a lot of health, so we could sleep in short amounts. Okay. We should update this as well. So, what's the plan? 3:03 is when we finish. Should pull at least a few more torches here. We got 7 hours on the fire. Let's get this out of the way. Okay. Extra can. Oh, looks like we can refill our lantern as well. Okay. Try to sleep for, let's do 5 hours.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Shelter? This is our shelter. How are we doing? 4 hours more. Wind's changing a little bit, but so far it's okay. Still at 4 hours. Do we have anything else to craft? Mushrooms. Oh, here it comes. Still fine for now. I think we're going to tend the fire here.
Barely walk with this much gear.
875. Eat this one first. Okay.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Warning. Make some tea. Okay, so, friends, Romans, champions, we have made it to day 291. Only 12 days left. 12 days left. Anyway, lots of tea here. Okay, we have 49 cattails. That'll get us through a few days. Cracker box, a few more another day. This will get us through a few more days. But we need to start hunting. If this were a regular region, we would just book it through the blizzard. But because timberwolves ignore blizzards, visibility is more important than... yeah, those are victory crackers, so we're not eating those until the very end. And this blizzard can't last forever, can it? Yeah, we do not own any victory sardines. Apology. And we'll do some shout outs here. Shout out to Laszlo. Okay. And Kane. And I'm trying to think if anyone else is in here yet. Probably more lurkers. Let me know if you want to shout out. Oh, finally.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
56. I think we're leaving the meat behind for now. Unless we deal with the wolves in some way. We're just going to try to have low profile, get in and out. Just taking everything from our fire here. Okay, let me do one thing here. We are going to do, where is it? I'm gonna peek at the Blackrock Blackrock map, just to see. I think I studied this earlier, and I just want to make certain that I have what I'm trying to remember right. So we've got two options. One, we go straight and make a run for the cave, trying to avoid a run-in with the timberwolves. It's not a bad plan. The other, we get up to the cave. I'm trying to think where we go from there. Cave. If we get to the cave, I think we can bypass, we'll have skipped, yeah. If we can somehow bypass the timberwolves, So I think we go straight-ish. So we look for our tower, and we're going to go to the right of it, swing around to the right, and then bend back towards the left, and we should be able to see the cave, I think is the plan. So, and make a run for the cave. There should be a deer carcass and some rabbits around there. And then from there, we can try to find our way to... Yeah, from the cave, I think we can make it into the prison. And avoid timberwolves. So I think that's the goal. Which cave? Okay, so... Leave the meat behind. Take extra water. Let's see how much water we have. We got plenty of water here. In fact, we have so much water we probably should leave some of our water. Just so we can pick up a little bit of speed. Yeah, I don't know what the name of the cave is, but there's like a clearing, I don't know. Cool. We just want some visibility, and we want a lot of luck. A lot of luck when we pop out of here so we don't wander straight into timberwolves. I can hear wolves. If there were a cave down here we could stay. There we go. One less wolf to worry about. Where does this go? I don't think I've ever looked at that. How much time do we have? We still have a fair bit of time. Okay, it would be a shame not to get meat. Even if we're going to leave it here for safety reasons.
Come on, little fire.
33 minutes.
Sure getting cold.
Okay. The downside of the fire at in the truck bed is that it doesn't allow you to warm up teas very well. So okay, we're going to do a little exploration here. We have a little bit of time. I don't think I've ever explored this side here to see if it actually goes anywhere. And if it does, is it possible for us to use this? Oh, this is all down. I didn't realize you could get down here in the riverbed. You can. That's where the truck is. We could stay. There's another truck up here. We could stay in that. But again, it risks. I don't know. Do we go? Hard to say. I wonder if there's a path we could use through the river. Let me consult the map. I've never really looked at this as another way of doing things. Is there a way back out? Then that gets blocked. Okay, so that needs a climb. Alright, it's not worth using this route, I don't think. Well, looks like there's a I don't think that's a path out. Okay, so we good if we need to have like another place. Anyways. We're not going to spend too much time down here. I just wanted to know where this was. And the short answer is I don't think there's anything useful for us down here. Like, not even cattails. So we'll go out the other way. Oops, wrong. If it helps, I barely know Blackrock too. Which is why this this challenge, whenever it ends in Blackrock, frequently Blackrock is what undoes us. You know, we get lost and we get turned around, and then we find ourselves trapped somewhere with the timberwolves. You know. All right.
Starting to feel numb.
Hey! Thanks for the raid. Lunocratic Vibe. Coming in on a very eventful stream. This is marks the final stage in my challenge, where I visited every single region in the entire map. And every time I arrive someplace new, I roll a die and it tells us how long we're going to stay. So, we arrived in Blackrock at the start of the stream. Rolled a 13, so we've got 13 days to stay, and once we finish those 13 days, we will have finally beaten this challenge. So, yeah, aloha! Aloha, yeah. So let's do a shout out for Lunocratic. Big stretch for me, 1 hour in. Do we have any hot teas left?
Through the portal, my friend. Doodah. Doodah. Let's get you all healed up. Oh, the doodah day. Here's your half shields and health. Okay, back to the fight.
Woohoo, clip. Alright, so this is the worst part, is getting through this section without getting into the timberwolves. Oh, there's deer here too. We're not in the mood to be hunting right now. We're in the mood to get ourselves to some safe shelter. Like if we can get to the prison. Okay, how do we do that? That's the tower we want to get to. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out where the timberwolves are. So yeah, we kind of do want to go there, but I didn't realize that there was a big wall of stone preventing us from going there, so we're not doing that. Okay, we're going to loot what we can. So I guess we'll default. This is not my favorite path, but we'll default to this route. And hopefully there are no timberwolves down there. But we'll try to scout it out in advance. Well, that's my personal best. So we're actually living it right now. Previously, my personal best was 262 in Interloper. And this challenge has beaten that. We are now at 291. And if we survive the full 13 days here, we will be at 303. We will finally break 300, which will be the longest I've ever done an Interloper run. Okay. Well, what we really want are matches and whetstones. But I don't think we're going to be so lucky. This is not a worm cave, but this is perfectly sheltered, so we could stay here. But we're not. Keep an eye out on the timberwolves. I don't see movement. I think they're in a different part of the road. But yeah, we've visited every other region, including Zone of Contamination for 20 days. We got 20 days in Zone of Contamination after 20 days in the airfield. So, yeah, the dice aren't always kind. 13 is an acceptable compromise. It is better. One time we got 17 here and died on the first night. Because we arrived too late in a blizzard, got lost, surrounded by timberwolves. And did not survive. Yeah, the DLC is fantastic. I highly recommend it. I think it's... I mean, it literally is a game changer. It changes the game. Having more food available. The travois is like a huge... you know, the travois is like a huge new mechanic to play with. In the sense that it makes possible certain things that really aren't. Like moving large amounts of wood, food and supplies across regions is now more plausible. We don't need this leather. Okay, I think I just saw food here. Non-stinky food for the win. Another marine flare. Where's that? Another flare.
needs this anymore.
Okay. Get your rest. We will catch you again, hopefully in another stream. Here, I think if I'm not already following you, I'll give you a follow. Yeah, I've been following you already. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's think this through. Strategy. What are we doing? So we got to the barn. We could... But the barn's not the thing. What we want to do is get back to the road. How are we going to do this? Get back to the road. Where is the best way in? How do we usually do this? I think we follow the road. I think we follow the road, then go left. And then we plan to get off the road. Is what we do. Okay. Is there anything still warm? No.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Damn, I'm freezing.
We really want to avoid the hyperthermia thing. We already did that once. It was not fun. Wasted a lot of time. See if there's anything we're scavenging out of here. Just more firewood. Oh, there's a bin over here.
This'll come in handy.
Don't think that one though. see, where does this go? There's a shortcut. For some reason it's not showing up here, but takes us back to the road. Okay. Good enough. Let's not get turned around. This, I believe, takes us towards the prison. Yep. So our goal is to get to the prison, but not to run into the timberwolves. One of the things I think we can do is I think we can cross through here. No, figures. Okay, that's why we have extra bandages right now. Partly because we probably will be attacked a lot, but... Uh-oh. Did not want this. Not what we wanted. We turn back? I think we turn back and stay in the truck.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Yeah, I don't see us making it to... Yeah. I think we have to stay with the fire barrel and,
It's a goddamn freezing.
try to make it through the night. Yeah, at least we can see our destination. Yeah, we tried to head towards the prison and we got shut down. Blackrock does not want us to go there yet.
fire!
Oh, we need the coal. That's good. Oh, I didn't need to drink it so soon. Oops, that was a mistake. Oh, storm finally passes.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
Good, didn't have to use a T for that. Okay. How are we doing for torches? We're okay for torches. Okay. Almost morning. I think we're doing cattails for now.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
We did. We did, Astrid. Another night. Should be proud, Astrid. Just need to prepare more tea. What do you think? Still early? Maybe we go hunting? Might as well grab these while we can. Okay. What's up here? That's a good place to draw a map, but other than that, nothing. We're gonna go back, warm up by the fire, and see what we can do. Maybe we'll get a little bit more visibility. But yeah, we don't have enough fuel to stay here. We need to find an indoor space soon. Well, the rabbits are back. That's good news.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do. Die if I don't warm up soon. I could eat a horse.
There we go. Would I play a challenge where you only drink teas and coffees? I don't know. I'm not certain how long you would be able to go for that. No cocktails? Only teas and coffees? Oh, no soda? Well, that's easy. After a certain point in the game, you just never see them again, so... No water? Ouch. That'd be hard. Okay. Don't have a workbench here. We have how many hours left? 3 hours left. Wind is still kind of gusty. Not a big fan of that. Well, doesn't look quite as bad as before. I take that back. It looks like it's picking up again. Hours. Do we just rest? Okay. Take one more liter. Take a few more torches. A lot of torches. Do we need so many torches? Probably not. I'm just going to drop some of these. It'd be a curious one. I mean, it would be interesting to see how that would play out. I just don't know going without water that long. Like, would you just stay in regions? You'd still have to boil a lot of water. You'd just only be able to use water to make tea. Or coffee. And you would... Yeah, so... Still need water. Just couldn't drink it. And I think, like, for, like, a Stalker or Voyager run, that would be an interesting challenge. At Interloper, then I think you would start strategizing about being in regions with a lot of birch bark, right? So you would play PV or Ash Canyon a lot, you know. Okay, what's our goal? If we go up the road, what are we going to find? So we're going to clip through there. So I think we want to get to the tower. Maybe the tower takes us to the cave. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, I think it's because it feels like you would end up having to spend most of your time research gathering. And then it might not be a very long run. Okay, so this is a problem here. What are we looking at here? Which is the route we want? Came out of there. Oh, okay, I see where we are at. Okay, in this case, we want to go to the left. Right? No, that's... maps. Okay, let's see. If we were just to go straight... I believe that's where we're looking at. So we want to go to the left. Okay. Okay, we see a tower. So there is a pack of timberwolves up the road a bit. We are trying to find a way not to encounter that pack of wolves. Could I cross on this tree? Would that get me all the way across? No. How heavy are we? 61. It's our own fault for being so heavy. Okay, we'll check and see what we got up here. It's a deer. Okay. Let's first check and see what we got over this container. Let's take a look over the road. Timberwolves down there. Glad we didn't go ahead. Uh-oh. Scared them off. Oof. That's the first time we've officially defeated a Timberwolf pack without getting bitten. I'll take that. Score for us. Now, if the wind wasn't so bad, we'd be better off. I think we can do this. But we still have to find shelter. That's what I figured. Any more? We've got to find shelter soon. Okay, let's figure out map. Made it to one of the towers, and then oh, so we were at a different tower than I thought. Okay, so took out those timberwolves. In theory, then I think we can rush down the road to the prison entrance. Will we make it there in enough time to shelter for the night? I don't think so. I think plan B is to run to the cave. Okay, I think that's what we'll do. This is a little gutsy. Kind of hoping that we don't run into new problems. Hey, Prof. Niels, welcome in. We just dealt with our first pack of wolves, timber wolves, that ended successfully in me killing them off without taking any attacks. We killed 2 wolves, harvested one of them. Now we've got to find ourselves into some place where we can shelter for the night, because we're getting close. If we had a little bit more time and if the wind was better, we would make a run for the prison. But I think we're not going to do that. We're going to instead try to make it... I think this is the right way to go to the... There's a cave somewhere. We're trying to make figures. Oh, no, we got more of them. What? Why are you frightened already? I'll just show up already. Missed. Why? Why don't they let me do the actual attack? Oh, my mouse is too sensitive. Waste of... What are you trying to do, buddy? Trying to wait out my torch. Ugh. Well, there's one. I mean, is it the double bear coat? Well, okay, so I'm wondering what's happening here because it's annoying. Find my arrows. Where's it going? Is it going to come back? If he's decided to go that way, maybe I just go this way instead. Did he just do a lap? Weird. Yeah. Anyways, we probably lost a couple arrows out of that. One wolf ran off. Another one I probably shot and missed. Okay. Just do your thing. I'm guessing he doesn't want to engage because he doesn't have any friends. So it would seem. So it would seem. So yeah, Prof, we got 13 days stay here, and we've already gotten 2 days down. This will be in the morning. This will be my third day. I'll leave 10 days remaining, and if we can successfully get into the prison, we should be set. Yeah, keep doing your thing. So let's see, we harvested one timberwolf and a couple slices off of a deer. should buy us a few more days here. If we kill the wolves in the yard, and if we get the bear, then we are set for our 10 days. So I think this might be it. I think this might be the run where we finally succeed on Roll With It. And then we'll have to come up with something new to do. I mean, there is Roll With It Scurvy, you know, which is basically roll with it in the post-update world where Astrid can get scurvy. Because this run started before the update, so this one has no scurvy risk. Or we could just keep going. Do we keep rolling with it afterwards? I've never taken a 500-day run. Yeah, I've never made it to 500 days. And that's mainly because I get bored. I have to have something that I'm doing. Otherwise, after day 100, I usually get bored. So, Roll With It's been perfect. It's forced me to play the long game. The really long game. And, much longer than I'm used to playing. And so, that's been really good. So we could try to take this to 500 as the next thing we do.
Feels like night is coming.
Oh, score. Coffee. Oh, more food. Okay. Good old-fashioned book burning.
Come on, little fire.
Oh, I should have put the meat on the fire first. Yeah, whine all you want. You're not getting any. Oops. That's just a small piece of meat. $37. Yep, that's the hope. Like, surviving here in the prison is easy when you have enough ammo and multiple working bows. Really is no reason why you can't survive. Okay. So yeah, this definitely feels like plausible. Like we could do this. I'd love to have a 6-burner stove. That would be great, but we don't have that. We have this little piddly 1-burner stove. Yeah, cry all you want. Try all you want. No, we don't have the code. We didn't go to the mine at all. We stayed one night near the entrance from Pleasant Valley, from Keeper's Pass, at the truck that's crushed between rock and a tree, and is the truck bed's like protected in like 90% of the directions. So we stayed there overnight. That worked out well. Next morning, we pushed on to here. No, to what was it? One of the barns. We stayed in the barn with a fire barrel and a truck. And then we pushed across to here. So we're spending the next night here. Hey, Ocelot. Oh, long time no see. Good to have you here. We are turning the corner on this run. I don't know if you've been following me doing, so let's see here. I'm behind in a couple. Let's see. Prof can take care of the shoutouts, but I'm going to give a shout out to Prof.
The bears will maul, everyone has a ball. Dropping all our coal on the ground. I think she said something about bleeding all over the place, so good thing we made those bandages for him.
Yeah, good to see you, Ocelot.
Oh my god.
Nothing. Chair. Where are you, chair? Wow, they're growling outside the door. Okay. Yeah, we're zipping along here. We are currently on track to break 300 as well as to beat, well, this is already our personal best now. So let's see where we're at. Let's get this boiled up here. Put our bedroll down. Sleep for our 10 hours. Early morning. If we wanted to, we could run through the blizzard and probably avoid wolves. But I actually want to run into wolves. I want to shoot them. They want to die them. I want to kill them. Every last one I want to kill. Okay. It's also a full piece of meat. Delete that one. Yeah, this is also my personal best for like all TLD runs. I usually get bored after day 100 and don't push it. My previous personal best with this challenge was 262, which is also my personal best overall. But now this is at, let's see if we could sleep through the blizzard here. So yeah, we're currently sitting at 293. So that means we've got 10 days left till we finish. What do we call it? Finish line? We call it fish line. Oh, you know, if you've been following me for a while, you know how long I've been fighting to beat this challenge. This has been like this has definitely been one of those challenges that I thought, I'll set myself up for a little bit of a challenge. I didn't think it was going to be this hard. And then they kept adding new regions. You know, like, it's like then the expansion rolls out with like the far territories. And then it's like, oh, and now we also have like the added zone of contamination in. On this run, it was like, zone of contamination added. It was like, great. Big cave system to explore. Great. Okay. What do we want to do? Bear 3. Let's see if I missed anything here. Let's see. Doing good. So it says doing good on way to AC 4-pack sidetrack. Oh yeah, sidetrack always happens. As Prof says. A bear, 3 deer, wolf, trying to get to cooking 5. Looking forward to the new region. Yeah. Yeah, zone of contamination we did on this run. Like I'd never been to zone of contamination. And I was like, okay, it's part of the map now. I have to go visit it. So I went to Airfield and then I took the cave through to zone of contamination. Airfield, I get there, I roll a 20. So I have a 20-day stay at Airfield. I'm like, okay, this is growing, but it can't be, zone of contamination will be fine. I arrive in zone of contamination. I know like zero about zone of contamination. I've briefly glanced at the map once or twice, watched no tutorials, have no clue what I'm doing. And I just kind of wander through the cave and merge out in zone of contamination, roll the die, it is another 20. So we had 20 days in zone of contamination immediately after 20 days in Airfield. And we would have lost had we not found a bear on day 7 in the zone of contamination, killed that, and then lived on that for like the rest of our 20 days. But at first it was like, we're going to go through all our cattails at this rate. Yeah. That was impressive and awful at the same time, right? It's just like... Okay. Ooh, Maglin's Day. Okay. I got you, friend.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Okay. Got some fire going here. Let's entertain ourselves. I'm not pulling in a wolf here. Come on. Yeah, it broke, but I guess we didn't lose the arrow. No matches. I mean, you probably wouldn't expect to find matches on a school bus, so... Just die already, buddy. He's having difficulty running. Can we help him? Yeah, it's going the wrong direction. There he goes. Good night, doggy. Good night. Oh, we already did this one? Frozen ball camp. Nothing, nothing. Okay, I think we got everyone. Let's check the inside of this thing, see if there's anything useful. Firewood, that's always useful. No matches? Just firewood? No matches. Disappointing.
Come on, little fire.
Okay. Uh-oh. That one's still working. Apparently there's more shelter on this side. No, I haven't done that. And I don't have the... I didn't go to the mine, so I don't have the code or the key or whatever for fitting in. Ah, yeah, that's my nightmare. I don't want to do that. I actually deliberately placed the raw and the cooked on different sides. Yeah, it's the worst if you've already got cooking 5. You're like, why did I do this to myself? Yeah, I think I accidentally ate a piece of raw meat, but I didn't get the parasites. I just got food poisoning. And still beat myself up about that, thinking like, well, that was dumb. But I was lucky, yeah. Uh-oh. exploiting the fact that the stairs are actually considered indoors when I did that. So it's like wind blocked because it's indoors when I touch the fire on the outdoor section. So. Are we out of... We're out of sticks again. I don't think we're going to save this one here. Too late. Okay, it's 41. Yeah, I'll take what I can get on that. That's a long time. This is going to be worse, isn't it? Hour 57. Oh, of course the wind stops. Yay. So fuel is our issue right now. We will have enough. I don't want to use a coal. No, I mean, you use coal. We're not going to go anywhere. Well, unless we take this run away from here at some point. Okay. I think we just take everything with us. Go to the next space. Provoke those annoying wolves and keep moving. Well, the wolves are going crazy out there. Where are you, buddy? Where are you? You're over here. You're over there. Yeah, we don't have the code for this. Oh, this is the outdoor path. Oh, okay. We wasted a flare. We didn't need to do this. Well, we can make this work. Okay, buddy, you want to come and get us. Where are you, buddy? No, don't do this to me.
Okay.
Oh no, 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 no. No. Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, right? Okay. Just need to stay focused long enough to get indoors. That was an unnecessary risk. Okay, infection risks. Let's remember not to forget to do that. So we did use a hatchet on both wolves, so they will bleed out. That is good news for us. But haven't determined yet how badly damaged we are out of all that. I mean, other than, like, did our bedroll get attacked? What happened here? Let's see what, Rabbit Hat's completely destroyed. Luckily, we had a backup plan. Actually, let's do this. Nope, we want this. We can do that. Did he... What was this? What did he take away from me? Oh, that was my, whatchamacallit, my improvised, wow. Okay, so they destroyed my improvised, heating pack, whatever that thing is. These are fine. We'll live. That's okay. This is why we carry extra stuff with us. Okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. There's one dead wolf. They just ignored my flare. They just jumped me. I was completely caught off guard there. I thought like they would pause for my flare. No, they didn't. They just jumped me. I don't know. Has anyone else experienced that? That was pretty wild.
But I'll make it.
I totally thought that they would pause for my flare when I dropped the flare. Nope. It just went ahead and tried to kill me. Like, yeah, we're gonna wrap up here soon too. Bonus extra bandage. Oh, sardines, antibiotics for the worst case scenario. Oh, no damage to the bedroll. Okay, I can live with that. Okay, let's see what can be repaired. 97, 93. I only had one of those. Yeah. I think I have one last herbal tea. I've got lots of birch bark tea as well. I should be able to make a full recovery. We're gonna do what we can to get our clothing back to something reasonable. Let's make a good point of not eating the raw meat. Instead, we'll just focus on eating actual edible things. Okay, let's see what else can we take care of here. So we picked up more stuff to harvest. Oh, our pain has faded. Sprained ankle, we can live with that. I didn't think I've lost runs on the first wolf attack. I didn't expect to survive the second wolf attack. Yeah, that was pretty harsh. And I almost clicked on the whatchamacallit, the pry bar, and that would have been a disaster. Then I would have attacked the wolf. It might have run off, but it would have died, and then I would still have to deal with it. This is repairable. Look at that. Oh, great. Okay, so this is barely within range of repairable, so that's good news for us. Sadly, I don't think I brought the bear. I chose not to bring the bear hide with me, and that was a mistake. I didn't think I was going to get mauled, right? No one thinks they're going to get mauled. I didn't bring the leather with me, so we will just harvest this. Worst case scenario, we start trapping rabbits and doing repairs. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to wait an hour till we can drink something, and then we'll drink our herbal tea. We'll try our best to do a full recovery here. Well, I don't know. Probably not the wisest thing to have done, but whatever.
Ugh, my tongue feels like sandpaper.
So next stream will be exciting. We will harvest the 2 dead wolves and kill the other wolf out there, and we will have more food. You know, got these ones to cook up as well.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Let's see here. Okay, I think I'll leave the raw ones over here, cooked one over here. Nah, we'll take everything with us, and we'll just wrap up the stream, and
This
we will
bag is getting
drink
too heavy to carry.
birch bark, and we'll wait an hour. Okay, so let's double check here what our time is. We are currently on 294, which puts us at 9 days away from wrapping up. We're gonna need rabbits. So if we can get them, we will do the repairs. Yeah, I already did the wound dressing with the. I had 3 old man's beard bandages all ready to go, so I used 2 of them, and I had additional bandages, so regular bandages, so I was able to patch all my wounds, and yeah, I don't want to take another attack. but yeah, we're gonna wait here a couple hours, and we'll just mark this. We'll let Astrid heal up here a little bit. Didn't really regain that much. That's kind of disappointing. Actually, why don't we do this? Oh, I had a backup hat on me. I had my old toque. This. And actually the hat is repairable. I forgot. We can do this right now. The question is, how many rabbit hides did we bring with us? We had 3 rabbit hides, so yeah, we could definitely do the repairs. Look at that. We're almost back to new again. We're out of rabbit hides, but that's looking good now. Makes some weird noises out there. Okay. Debating whether we should wrap up here. I'm tempted to wrap up here. Be nice if there was a whetstone somewhere. Alright, we're gonna just double check this area here. More cloth. Apparently there's at least one wolf left. Don't need that. A backup hat near me. Probably don't need it just because we were able to repair stuff, so. Yeah, it's looking stormy again. Yeah, we'll leave you alone. Hey. Okay. $2.95. Okay. So next time we will head out. Actually, we might just end up having to spend the night here. At this rate. Yeah, we need to get to some place where we can start a fire. Can't do it inside. What else did we have? Anything else we want to repair? We do have leather. Hey, Tarmoose. Welcome in. We are surviving. We got double wolf attack, but we somehow survived that. Now we are considering our options for what we need to do. Oh, we were going to make a new... Luckily, we have enough to do this, so we're going to do this. Make a new insulation pack. Yeah, we want to get moving, but we're going to have to wait for the blizzard to die down. Anyways, so yeah, we're going to just wrap up our stream tonight and let poor Astrid recover a little bit more. We could go down and build a fire. Let's do that first. Let's replenish our water and do some cooking. How much firewood do we have? We have enough to do something. Yeah, we'll read the poem before we go. Thanks for the reminder. We only have one match left, so we're going to use our fire striker. Okay, I can do the poem first.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Okay, we'll do the poem first. Let's see, what do we got here? So if you're new to this stream, I am a writer. I'm the author of 2 books of poetry. I also do translation work, and I also write opera librettos. So we're going to read a poem. And the poem we're going to read is something called To the Street Musician that appears in my first book, which is called The Lost Country of Sight, which was published by Anhinga Press in 2008. It was the winner of the 2007 Philip Levine Prize. And yeah, so this is kind of appropriate. Next week I'll be in Los Angeles, and this poem was written when I used to live in Los Angeles. Okay. Oops. Book is falling apart. Okay. To the Street Musician. What rattles at the bottom of the voice raised against the cold is not a question of grace, nor an echo of storms burning in a street lamp's glare. Some nights all you have are fingers and old wood, blending steel and voice down an electric line to the heart. How you hold this 6-string mystery close to your chest, unlock hands from neck, let the hollow frame fill, an old vessel of words burning slowly down. All night you travel in the ears of women in empty cars, passing in the dark, wondering to themselves, how far is it to home? How far to the narrow bed, the open window, the quartered moon sinking like a hand across the fretted sky? So, so this came about because I used to live in Glendale, California, which is right next to Burbank, and I was working at the time as a computer games programmer, and sometimes I would spend my evenings, especially, I think I'd go wander, use bookstores in downtown Glendale, and I used to walk up and down the street in the evenings to get some exercise. And I remember, especially as it got into winter in Los Angeles, whatever winter is, it would get a little bit colder, not much. But I'd walk up and down the streets, and I'd see different people busking every so often. And Glendale's not really a big busking area. That's more like Santa Monica, but you'd see people busking every so often, and and sort of this image, this idea of someone playing, and the way that the music just hangs in the air and lingers with you, even if you're in a passing car, kind of haunted me, and I thought like I'd write about that, and so that's kind of where it was. And I really like, actually, kind of proud of that final image there with it says, how far is it to home? How far to the narrow bed, the open window, the quartered moon sinking like a hand across the fretted sky? And just that image of the moon as if it were a hand moving across the frets of the guitar, which is the sky, in the clouds. I kind of stumbled into that when I was writing, and I really felt it worked. So anyways, it's not a particularly deep poem, I think. There are other poems that have more of a personal history to them, and other poems that, if I'm reading from Babbage's Dream, which is my second book, then there's more poems that have like a deep historical connection or ties to the field of computers or history of computers, or have relation to programming terms in interesting ways. A lot of like the Lost Country of Sight really is about these in-between places, these spaces where we're neither fully one place nor fully another place. And in some sense, that's something that, like, as I was writing those poems, I was really unconscious of until I was in a workshop with some other writers as part of my MFA. So I left the programming world and pursued a master's in fine arts and creative writing. And I was in this workshop, and the professor had asked us not to turn in one poem, but to turn in an arc, an arrangement of 7 poems that we had written, to think of them as a sequence. And so I had written and put together like these 7 poems. And the first question that someone asked when it was my turn for my sequence of poems to be discussed, the first question that someone asked was, why is there a car in every single one of Neil's poems? And I had never thought about this before, but it was basically true. It was kind of true. And the professor, this wonderful writer by the name of Chris Abani, did this brilliant teacher move, which is he didn't answer it. He actually turned it around. He said, why do you think that's the case? What is Neil doing with the car? Or what does the car mean? What is the function of the car in the poem? I think that's how he phrased it. What is the function of the car in the poem? And one of the other writers, and I am so thankful that they said this, because I thought, that's a brilliant insight. I never really thought about it this way. One of the other writers said this. They said, perhaps the car is the way that Neil navigates the narrative of the poem. That it is a way, so there was like a way of like covering both the physical landscape and the emotional landscape, using the car as kind of an avatar for us moving through that space, which is really kind of a clever way to think about it. But I thought, it's also true that I consider like that moving in a car space where you're neither at your home nor at your destination as a pretty perfect metaphor for the experience of someone who is of mixed heritage, of multiple races, which I am. I have Chinese and Scottish and English ancestry. And so for me, and I'm also multinational in the sense that, even though I have Canadian citizenship, I also spent part of my childhood in Taiwan and registered overseas Taiwanese. So I'm between cultures, between languages, between countries, and never fully at home in any of them. And so that sense of being in the car traveling through space as neither one place nor another place felt really, really like perfectly encapsulating my experience. So it's interesting, like something you think of perhaps as almost a throwaway poem like this one ends up leading to this larger conversation about why we are inclined to choose particular metaphors, particular images, consciously or unconsciously. And so it forced me to really re-examine, why did I use cars in this way, or why was driving someplace an important part of the poem. And it helped me really understand, when it becomes a crutch and when it's something valuable and useful. So like, do I need like 200 poems about driving from one place to another place? No, I don't. But if in the course of drafting something, I find myself writing about driving someplace, I can think about it in the editing process and say, like, what am I trying to get at here? And is it working? Or is this just me defaulting to something that I know and I just repeat it again? And trying to get away from those type of like, basically, I don't want to become Chat GPT for myself, right? It's just like, feed it all my previous work, and then I spit out new work, which sounds basically like my old work. Yeah, so it's definitely like, I think like those workshop environments can be, not always, but sometimes, if you're very fortunate, an opportunity for self-reflection, an opportunity to see yourself and your work from a different angle, and perhaps open up like a new way of thinking about why you lean into certain language or why certain images, certain ideas appeal to you, and then what to do about them. So, okay, so that's us. That's the poem. We're going to boil this water. We're going to cook this meat.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
And we're going to wrap up here soon. Okay, everyone's a critic, okay? I get it. You think it is somehow appalling. I'm sitting here cooking up your brethren within, like, range of you to smell. Might be the case. All right. Sure.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Okay, next stream we go into the rest of the prison. And we deal with the remaining wolves. But tonight we're basically done. We'll sleep until morning and close the door. Be polite, close the door behind you. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not like I get caught by a bear, ripped apart, you know. Did it play? Let me know if it's playing or not playing. Because sometimes it plays, but I can't hear it. Alright, you heard it? Good. $8.75. Okay. Okay, we'll sleep for the... No, we're good. We'll just wait for a little bit more daylight. So we are officially on day 295. 295. That's where we left off. Okay. 295 it is. That means we've got only 8 days left. That's 2 streams. Yeah, and we are going to break 300. So, yeah. Yeah, maybe next stream we will aim for 300. So that's... Oh, let's see what we got. We've got Saturday night, that's tomorrow night, and we got Sunday night. I should finish this challenge before I leave for Los Angeles. That's going to happen. I'm going to wrap up the challenge before I leave. Then we come back after a week away, and I start something brand new. I have a whole week to think about what the next thing is going to be, or if we're going to take this run and at least some of the time continue this run to try to get to 500. But, yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Okay, so yeah, let's figure out who we can go raid. 295. Okay. We stayed up extra long tonight. Let's see here. Okay, we got Queen Clovers. And a lot of other people I don't know. Okay, so let's do... I think we go visit the Queen. Okay, we're going to raid Queen Clovers. And we'll be back tomorrow night to continue in Blackrock. Try to clear out the rest of the prison. And then by Sunday night, we should be done. So thank you all for hanging out. It's been a pleasure. And I hope you all have a great evening or great day, as the case may be. And we will see you again on the other side of this raid and tomorrow night, hopefully.